Hey guys, welcome back. This is Craig from Gaming Guru, and before we start the topic of our video today, just want to thank you guys for all the views. Don't forget, if you like what I'm doing here, subscribe. But anyway, let's start out. And pretty much, the topic of our video is going to be today, games to play other than Modern Warfare 3. And by now, we all know that MW3 is an awful game. Don't lie to yourself, it is a bad game. And pretty much, this is why it's a bad game. The maps are awful, the gameplay is awful, the spawn systems, they're awful. And I know that they said they're going to come out with DLCs, try to fix the map problem. No, it's not going to work. It's a bad game. They already messed it up. Just get over it and let's go find another game. And that's what I'm here to try to help you guys do. So let's get started. Number one I have on my list is Battlefield 3. And I know you guys know that I am a Battlefield 3 fanatic. And Battlefield 3, as I said multiple times, is the best game I've ever played in my life. The gameplay is so smooth. The spawn points are great, except in Team Deathmatch, it can get a little sketchy sometimes. But yeah, but the best thing I've ever heard described, or the best way I've ever heard it described, was by my friend. My friend said it was a perfect game, but they said if Apple was to release a game, and as you guys know, Apple is such perfectionists because they before they release every product, you gotta make sure that it's perfect. But if Apple was to release a game, Battlefield 3 would be the game that they would release. And that was probably the best quote I've heard about Battlefield 3. And if you really go into a game and just look around and admire the game, you gotta admire the casting of shadows. I mean, that's great. The glares, I mean, that's so good. And it's just all the attachments. They took so much time to put all those attachments in for the guns. And, I mean, that's just a really good game. All right, and then number two I have is Halo. And I'm not a very big Halo player, but I know a lot of Xbox people like Halo. So, yeah, but Halo is my number two, and I know a lot of Xbox people like that, and that's just an option. Number three is Gears of War 3. I know people also on Xbox. I also haven't played this a lot, but I know that people like this game. And I know it's good. I've seen a couple gameplays online, and it looks fun. It looks like it could be a fun game. So Gears of War 3 is another option. Number 4 might surprise you a little bit, but I have number 4 at Call of Duty Black Ops. And I was actually on Black Ops last night, and I was checking that out. And really, now that all the tryhards have gone to MW3, it really has become an extremely good game. And by extremely good game, I mean that all the tryhards have gone, so you can just play casually now. And pretty much the gameplay is good. The gameplay was always good in that game. The guns are good. I like the guns. The only thing that really needs to be improved is the servers big time. The servers are awful in that game. And the graphics. The graphics were really bad. But yeah, now that all the tryhards are gone, it's like a really good game. The maps are awesome, and it's just a fun game. Go back and play with a couple of your friends. That's what I was doing, and it's great. It's great. And number 5, I'm kind of I couldn't decide, so I put both of them. Battlefield Bad Company 2 and Borderlands. I know Borderlands is a pretty old game, as well as Battlefield Bad Company 2 is. But Borderlands, I don't think I've ever played this game. And I know you guys are probably saying, well, Borderlands is a RPG, not a first-person shooter. And yes, I realize that, but it does have guns, and it does involve shooting people with first-person. So that's why I put it in there. And there's also multiplayer to that game, too. And Battlefield Bad Company 2. I said multiple times before Battlefield 3 came out that was the best game I've ever played. Well, it's second now to Battlefield 3. But I still go back and play that game. The gameplay's so good. The spawn points are even better. The servers are great. Not as good as in Battlefield 3, but they're still great. And that game's just good, and I love it. All right. And I actually got one more list for you guys here. I got the top 5 games that come out for you guys, that you guys have something to look forward to. Number one and number 2, I was really debating between. I didn't really know. But number 1, I put Halo 4. And Halo 4, I saw the E3 debut, not E3 debut trailer, but I saw the debut trailer, and it looked really good. I mean, Halo 4 looks solid, and all the Halo games usually are solid. So Halo 4, that's probably going to come out sometime in the last quarter of this year. I don't know, but it looks really good. Number 2, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Patriots. When I saw this game at the VGAs, I'm like, oh my gosh, this looks awesome. Pretty much what the trailer is, it's these group of guys that are trying to start this revolution. And they go up and in this big skyscraper, and they go and they try to capture this businessman, which they do. And they capture this businessman at gunpoint, and they strap C4s to him. And they break out the window of the skyscraper and push him out the window of the skyscraper. And then he falls down, and when he's about to land on the street with the cars, they blow up the C4 so it blows up all the cars on the street. And it looks like it's going to take place in New York City. That's what it looked like. So that looks really good. Unfortunately, guys, that's not coming out until 2013. I know I put that on my list. But, hey, that's even something else to look forward to in the future. Oh yeah, by the way, before I start number 3, all these games I will put links to the description, or links to their videos in the description. So yeah. Alright, let's get to number 3. Number 3 is Brother in Arms Furious 4. And pretty much Brothers in Arms is this game where it's these 4 guys, and they are trying to pretty much destroy the whole Nazi rule. And they're trying to kill as many Nazis as they can, and they're trying to find Hitler, and they're trying to kill him. And the trailer pretty much takes place in this bar, and these 4 guys, the guys, walk in, and this bar is filled with Nazis, and they just pretty much go off and kill all these Nazis in the bar. It looks like a really good game. It's kind of like Battlefield Bad Company 2 in the sense that it's really a laid-back, relaxed game. It's not so much like a Battlefield 3 that's a hardcore first-person shooter. But yeah, that's a good game. And 4 and 5, I was really like in between. And 5, I'm still not sure which one I'm going to want to say because I got 2 for 5, and I guess I'll say both of them. But let's go 4 first. And 4, I have Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which it looks like it's going to be. And Black Ops 2. I mean, it looks, I mean, the first Black Ops is great. And I know you guys are wondering, well, why did you put this all the way down to 4? These guys, Call of Duty is the best-selling franchise. And the reason is because MW3 was such a failure. It let so many people down, and it was, quote-unquote, a dud game. And so many people got let down by that. And I just think that a lot of people are going to be, like, kind of scared to go out and buy Black Ops 2 because they're going to be scared that it's, like, that it's going to be exactly the same as MW3. So, yeah, that's why I got that at number 4. I think that game's going to be great, and I will go get that Call of Duty. I think that's going to be a great game. But, number 5, and I had, like, 2 here. I was thinking about putting BioShock in Infinite, and then I looked, and I'm like, oh, wait, Borderlands 2 is coming out this September. So I'm like, I don't really know. But, either BioShock Infinite and, Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 is pretty much exactly like Borderlands, or the sequel to Borderlands, coming out this September. And BioShock Infinite, I actually watched a 15-minute E3 trailer, and to be quite honest, it looks alright. It doesn't look that good, but I would really put BioShock Infinite down farther. I just put that on there because I didn't really have a 5th game, and then I saw Borderlands, and I'm like, oh crap. But I just wanted to mention BioShock. I know a lot of people like that game. But yeah, BioShock I pretty much saw as just, there's this guy and this girl, and this guy's trying to protect this girl from whatever is trying to get them. And pretty much they go to this place to try and find the president of wherever they live. And a bunch of these guys just come and attack him, and the president tries to escape because this guy's going to try to kill him, or going to try to interrogate him, or do whatever he's going to do. So that's pretty much what BioShock looks like. But yeah. But alright, so that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it to be entertaining. That'll be it for me today, guys. I will talk to you guys later. Peace.